Hello, Divine Sunshiners. Stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago. Hello, this is Divine Sunshine. You know, after I do my readings, I always do a talk to you as I'm clearing up my cards. So, one thing that has been coming to me, and that's another channel message that Spirit has brought to me, is about legacy. Other day I was watching the movie Queen and Slim, or Slim and Queen. And you know, at the end of the movie, they really throughout the movie they kept on talking about the legacy. If you ever watched the movie, it's a pretty good movie. It's almost like a Bonnie and Clyde, Black Matters, mixed all together. And so during the movie, I won't tell you where, they were talking about, you know, being a legacy, and the young man had met them, and they're already on the run. Because after this first date that they had, yes, you said you in the movies, yes, again, this first date that they had, because I believe that art imitates life. I've been saying that from the jump. With that, again, it's always a lesson that could be learned from it as well. But they had went on ahead in the first date, and they had gotten into some trouble with the law, and they ended up shooting the officer that was trying to arrest them. And so this caused it for them to be on the run. And so as they're on the run there, they're having issues, and, you know, they're finding things in places, you know, just like people who are fugitives do. And so then as they're going through there, they run across this place where the car breaks down. And so this place here does, you know, tries to fix the car. They had money. It took all the little money that they did have to be able to be on the run. And so the man who owns the shop, the auto mechanic shop, says that, you know, he's getting tired of them waiting around, because they're waiting around, and they breathe down his neck, talk about when the car gonna be ready, when the car gonna be ready. And he's like, you know, I already know who you all are. I knew it when the moment y'all came in, that y'all was on the run, and, you know, it'll be ready when it's ready. So then there's like, well, you know, he said, why don't y'all just go on ahead and you know, take it in the town and then come back, and the car should be ready. And they're like, nah, we ain't gonna do that, because we ain't gonna trust you. And he said, well, how about if I give you collateral? So he ends up giving his son over, and the son walks over and says, oh my God, I knew it when I seen you all, that like, oh my God, this is like, after I think about it, who does that? Gives over their son and on they fugitives, and they walk out there, the police might see him and might shoot at them. He didn't gave him the son. But anyway, off task. Let me get myself back on track. So anyway, so then they doing that. So the boy's like, oh my God, I know it's you. You know, we're going to have a protest tomorrow. And, you know, in you all's honor, because, you know, that was just wrong. And y'all going to be like, y'all going to live forever. Y'all going to be like legends. And so they like, huh? They like, yeah, even if you live or you don't live, y'all gonna be legends. You gonna be living in everybody's hearts for infinity. So there's like at the end when the car was ready there, the young he said, come on, go get your camera and take a picture of us. So then she's like, the young lady, a queen, she's like, why are you doing that? He's like, no, just go and let him take a picture. So he did. And so at the end, I didn't tell you what happened with the boys, but anyway, so at the end when everything happens, you know, they got a mural of him and whatever in the car with the scene that they took a picture of him in the car and everything like that. And so in the movie, you know, she says that it's one point she asks him, well, you know, they're talking about their legacy, like what are we going to leave? What are we going to leave for everybody to remember what's actually going on? And so then he was like, well, you know, we're going to be, you know, each other's legacy, you know. And so then at the end, at the point there, I almost slipped and gave the spoiler alert. But anyway, you know, she was like, you know, will you be my legacy? And he's like, you already my legacy. Now that makes me think. Again, I did a quote on Facebook today. It was talking about, you know, the legacy, which is interesting. They say again, it's not about what you leave behind. It's about what you etch on people's heart. what is it that you are leaving a legacy to? It's not even like I got my kids, I got my house, I got my stuff like that, but what is it as light workers? Are you leaving a legacy for people to remember you by? It's more than just that, and being, again, you want to make sure that the acts that you're doing are heartfelt but really are true, and you really pouring into other people as they're sowing into you as well. But that made me think about, to look at it as far as the legacy. What makes you happy as far as what you're doing in life, and how is that also leaving a legacy for letting people know that, hey, I was here. Like they said, on the dashes on the tombstone, it's more than just that dash or what you leave on there. You want to make sure that, again, that people walk away knowing that, hey, Divine Sunshine was here. Again, I left the world changed. I left my mark. I did X, Y, and Z. So I say, you know what? Let me ask my followers the same question. What is it that you are doing that's leaving a legacy? And if you want to be bold enough to put it again and share, and again down at the bottom at the comment section, you're more than welcome to do that. But I wanted to really throw this at you and see about what is it as far as in life. Are you making sure that you're etching your name in people's hearts? Okay. All right. That's all I had to do. It's just a question. Just something to make you go, about. So as always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascending. Namaste, Namago. Love you.
I am a twin flame. I mean, maybe there's one other person, but this is a part of my life that doesn't get to be expressed to people because they don't understand it. They're never going to understand it, and their energy is going to get in it if I talk about it.
And we can perceive the loss of free will, but it's not as scary as it once was. And I think that just massive tectonic plates of shifting stifled emotion is happening, not in a way that's debilitating, but in a way that is persistent.
Okay.
But either way, the whole aspect is, okay, one thing, all right, we're talking about rules. The only hard, fast rule, and this has been brought to me over and over and over again, is unconditional love. That's the purpose, is raising the frequency of Gaia, and that includes the human collective, not just the twin flame or the ascension collective. There's no, we put labels on everything and it kind of, divvies everything up, but we are a human collective.
Mm-hmm.
A living body of souls.
Right.
And the whole purpose is bringing that higher frequency. The only way to do that is unconditional love.
Some things that I don't think have occurred to people, because sometimes people get very, very flattened out in the head by a lot of the psychobabble that takes place. And it's not that those things are invalid, but it's time to move beyond it. And I mean really move beyond it. Okay. Now, she has been, quote, doing the work, or what she considers doing the work, or the things that she has felt is the work. And some of that involves too much mental overload, too much mental input, too much information, not enough love. And when I say not enough love, it doesn't mean that she's not loving. It means that she may be going about it in some old ways. things like saying, well, I've been holding space for 5 years, so right now she wants to just kind of give up. I know, I've had it. You know, I deserve a life too. When is this ever going to get normal? I want normalcy. I want a life. Yes. But what you may not realize is that there is a new level to be achieved for that life. Well, I've been doing work. Well, you may have been doing 3D work. You may have been doing psychological research. You may have been using tools which really won't be sufficient by comparison to expanding your natural abilities, which is through your body. Well, I don't really understand that. Could you explain more?